Hello gamers, welcome to another my video and another review of interesting made games. So as you probably see on the screen, I have some special game to introduce you and to completely review and to show you literally every part of the game, so you to decide if you want to start playing this game or not. And so game is called The Rise of the Cultures. So okay, game is loaded, so we are in game. So I will try in this video to tell you every part of this game, so you to decide if you want to start playing this game. And also I will tell you tips and tricks, mostly beginners tips and tricks, and some other tricks that I learned from few months of playing this really interesting made game. Okay, so let's get started to I review this game, so you to know if you like this game or not, so you to decide if you wanna start playing it or not. Okay, so let's collect resources. Each day collect resources. Okay, I got building this finished. Later I will explain you why this building is important. Then we have something like wonders. And okay, let's to explain you this game. So this is it is strategy game, and it is sort to say like simplified legendary civilization game for PC computers. So it's mobile game and you can play on any mobile platforms, or you can play on computer in some emulators. As you can see, I play this game on emulator, and as you can see, it is on my whole screen. So it is not on phone. So as you can see, it is on whole screen, like it almost look like it is not mobile game. So you make now let me show you. So you build buildings, of course, then that give you various resources, workers that you need to do things, many things you need workers for. And so then you have something like this, wonders that you can build and get very nice things. Research, for example, you get each day. Okay, oh, I didn't collect this one. Then, for example, now I want to tell you, for example, this is worker that is needed and time to get reward. So I will now show you every part of this game and also tell you how battle looks like in this game, which is really interesting, but mostly simplified is battle. But of course this is strategy game, so you need to implement some strategy in battle, of course. I will tell you also before we start with all battles and some tips. So you have campaign, here we are, let's collect daily rewards, this is the events. So you have campaign, and you need to progress in campaign to reach next era, so to say. So it is next era. Now let me show you that part. Okay, here we are. Let's go to research. Here we are. So this is the era that you're going to reach and get various things when you unlock them. Here we are, all eras. For example, this one is still didn't made in game. It is not so complicated game. It is not so pay to win, so to say, game. Just need, if you want to be a free player, just need little more time and patience, because you need to log in each day, so to say, to collect resources. But if you pay, you will unlock more faster. For example, while we are here, let me show you what is best tip for you if you want to pay in this game. Best is to spend money in expansion of your town. So for example, best is to spend money on this thing to unlock expansions. It really will be benefit for you if you unlock expansions, because you can have then more buildings in your town. Okay, while we are here, I wanted to tell you this thing before I explain you other parts of this game. So, for example, this is the happiness of your buildings. And I advise you to put your buildings, these worker buildings, next to these things that is show you increase happiness. So for example, as I seen from my few months of playing this game, best is to put them in the middle. And when you unlock expansions, always unlock them like this. So don't unlock them like this and go like this. No, don't do that. Just unlock them to be in center like this, to be open your center a lot. So to you put more buildings in close range with this, that will give you happiness. Okay, so for example, this is the building that give you workers, of course. Okay, so then you have something like this. You produce resources. For example, if you know you will not be online, you can put on long time, for example this one, on long time, so when you come back to produce better, to have more resources built. For example, this one I want talking about, this is 6 hours, so I know I will not be online. I just put them and that is it. Then there is some events. Before we going to battle, I want to show you events. So for example, this is events. Here we are, that you can get various things that you need, and I advise you to watch each pack what will bring you. For example, this pack will bring me this one. If you click, this one will bring you. So if you need research, then buy this pack. So it doesn't require to know that most expensive pack is not so best pack. So for example, if you need resources, you can buy this pack, but you will have a lot of resources, so you don't really need to buy this pack. For example, I like this one because I have research a lot. Let's buy to show you how it looks like. And it is random. Ooh, very nice. I need this one for research. Very nice. And 2 more. Very nice, very nice. I'm satisfied. Okay, now let me show you other parts of this game. So let's go to the battle. Of course, I will show you, for example, oh, where we keep put me. Let's collect this one to see what we're gonna get. So for example, you have research. It is very simplified research, nothing complicated. Everything in game is very nicely described what is needed. Some part of the game I seen it is not so described good. For example, I want to tell you these tips and tricks. So for example, you can destroy buildings. If you, for example, if you don't need farms like this at start, you will have a lot of farms and you don't need any more farms because you have a lot of resources. Then you can just destroy it. Now let me show you. For example, let's destroy this building. Just go to this part and click on building. As you can see, you can move them. So it is strategy game. You need to calculate everything how to be placed. As you can see, this one how I place it. I advise you to place like this because it is proven very good and happiness is big. So if you want to destroy building to make space for other buildings that you will need, then just click here, sell building, and building will be destroyed. So that is the only way, and when you destroy building you need to build again. So that is little trick that is not explained in game, unfortunately. So just click sell and you will make space for other buildings that you need. Okay, now let's go to the battle to show you how it looks like battle. Okay, I finished that one. As you can see, everything is very nicely described. Solve incidents, that means this one you need to solve. This one, for example. Now let me, okay, battle. So for example, there is a campaign. Here we are, the map that you unlock other expansions in your city when you finish battles. So for example, this is the battle you discover. Let's go to the battle. And here are the enemies that you can see. And let's go to the battle to show you a battle how it looks like. It is not so complicated battle, it is really simplified. I advise you to have a cavalry building. I advise you in this game to have all, as soon as you can, and unlock all buildings that give you troops. I advise you to build all buildings that give troops, so to be stronger in battles. Okay, let's go. As you can see, you have speed ups. Let's use this healing. For example, you can use heal, then you can use this one, these abilities, and here we are. How it looks like battle. It is simplified, very simplified, not so complicated, but it have some strategy elements. Of course, this is strategy game, and we won very easily. As you can see, do not use heal all, because it is very expensive, and you can heal your troops. I will now show you how to heal your troops. It just requires workers free, and just build new troops, and very fast it is build troops. Okay, now let me show you what I mean. Here we are. So my troops is dead, and I just build them. Not enough workers. Okay, so if you don't have workers, workers is assigned here, and let's build. As you can see, it doesn't require too much time to build troops, so I advise you to have what I said, to have all buildings that give you troops. So for example, when you unlock cavalry, I advise you to build them as much as you can. So all troops that give you, all buildings that give you troops, just build them, because you will more easily and stronger be in battles. Okay. Now let me show you other part of this interesting game. So for example, you have trade, but I still didn't reach that era. Then we have inventory, for example, where you can level up your, for example, you can level up your heroes. You will unlock heroes when you finish campaign. You have, of course, clan thing. Then, for example, something like this. Here we are, the clan thing. Then we have, I advise you to join very active clans, so to help each others in world wonders. For example, this is the wonders, this is my wonder. As you can see, let's invest to build wonder. Okay, I cannot now build. Then you can send contributions. For example, this one. If you have a lot research points that you do not need. Okay, let's invest. Oh, sorry, not this one. And here we are. We helped our member of our clan. So, for example, this is what I'm talking about. You will need to wait next day to fill research, as you can see. But you can get research, for example, from finishing these little tasks. Very often there is often finishing that task. Okay, that part you have, for example, chat. This is the chat, how it looks like. Then there is, of course, leaderboard. Here we are, come on, open it. Here we are. Then what I wanted more to tell you, there is some buildings you can buy, for example. Here are this one, cultural sites. I advise you to build them to increase happiness. Oh, I can build this one. But I don't advise you to spend on this. If you want to spend money in this game, I don't advise you to spend on this. Just focus on spending expansions, to buy expansions, because it is more worth than buying premium buildings. Of course, try to do events as much as you can. Now we are going to another battle just to show you how it looks like. So you progress through era, and only if you finish 100% all tasks. So for example, this is the task I need to finish to progress further. Then what I wanted more to tell you, I'm not sure in settings that I need to tell you. There is not important in settings. What I wanted more to tell you, yes, So for example, we have like this shop where you can buy things. So I advise you to just buy. If you want to buy, spend money. Okay, then we're going, for example, something like this, treasure hunt. I advise you to do treasure hunt as much as you can, because rewards is very nice, and you will help your clan to be in first 3 ranked and get all your clan rewards. So for example, let's get, so you have 2 options. Do you want to fight or you want to negotiate? I will show you how look like negotiate. We want to fight because we are very strong. If you are not very strong in further parts of the battle, then just negotiate. For example, let's put this one. Okay, I think okay, let's try to put this one as for example, call back. Okay, just click call back. I want this one, and archers. And let's battle. Let's heal our troops. We have this one. What we going to put? Let's kill this one. It is very interesting battle for watching, and this is how it's done, treasure hunt part of the game. And we progress to the next part and we get rewards for it. So for example, we got rewards. Let's see what we're gonna get, and 1 research point. Okay, so you progress through part. Now let me show you negotiate, how it looks like. You need to give, for example, like this. You need to and see if they like it or not. Okay, let's put this one here. Okay, I don't want to give it. Stop negotiation. So that is how a battle looks like, for example. Then as you can see, you can progress very far to get rewards. As you can see, rewards here we are. What is the next rewards? So I advise you to just do battles, and stronger battles that you will not win, just try to negotiate, to do not do battles. Okay, that part I explained you. What I wanted more to tell you, it is not so pay to win game. I played this for a few months and it is very interesting. So for example, later in game you will need a lot this item, so just sell some buildings and you can buy this workshop to get this item, of course. And what I wanted more to tell you, so it is not so grinding game, and okay, that part I explained you. I just watched on my paper if I something miss. So it is very interesting game, not so complicated. Yeah, what I wanted more to show you, nothing more literally to show you, because it is very simplified game. Try to do like this and you will be very fine. Just put your workers close to this, for example, buildings that give happiness. Here we are, this is my happiness buildings, as you can see how many I have, and so they are happy. And also the production, the more happiness have production buildings, the more resources you will get from them. So don't put them close to your military buildings that produce troops, because you will not have any benefits. Maybe just speed up building your troops, but that is not important because troops are very fast build up. So it is what I wanted more to tell you. Battle I showed you, event I showed you. It is not so complicated game. I don't know what more to tell you about it, I advise you to join very active clan to help you. You have your own wonder. So for example, this is my wonder. Let's upgrade it. That give you various things. Try to log in each day to get rewards, and everything will be fine. You do not need to pay in this game, but if you collected enough, this here we are in upper part, green diamonds, then you can buy some expansion. I advise you, it will really help you in this game. It is really fun game, so to say simplified civilization game, and so I will try to tell you just separate video with tips and tricks of this game, what I collected when I progress in next era, what is best to do, and so on. So if you need space, just destroy some buildings to build. For example, this one building will be helpful, and to get resources, and that would be it. I hope so I described you this game very nicely, so you to decide if you want to start playing this game, and expect some tips and tricks video with just tips and tricks for you. And of course, that would be it. I hope so this video was very useful and helpful for you, so to decide if you want to start playing this game or not. Check my other videos of other great games that I find out good to play. And that would be it. See you next videos. Bye.